from YouTube for a couple of days. Well, at least days, due to the fact that it's incredibly hard. But let's jump in. Today, so hopefully we're going to knock out some courses and have some fun. What's going on in the world? Alrighty guys, as always, everything is left default the way the designer has designed the course and wished for the course to be played. As always, we are also off the black tees. The only thing that will change are the pin sets. Let's get swinging! I'd also like to thank all you wonderful viewers for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, a huge shout out and a big warm welcome. For all my regular viewers and subscribers, thank you very much. You do truly make it worth doing. And also guys, if you do like the Golf Club 2019 and its content, please,
ladies and gentlemen, my name is John
go check
McCarthy,
out all the
and
other content creators and
so
support
to
them.
you to our coverage of this event on the TGC network. Our next event is one round only. It's all on the line here today, folks. So let's get down to that first tee and see how this unfolds.
There's Jim Jam, early 1981. The LiDAR King, which was formerly the Kenton Greg show.
And that shot will be on the
Apex
green
Hound,
with a
Crazy Canuck,
fairly lengthy putt ahead.
Ninja _ Prime.
For the birdie.
Of course, my fellow Aussie, Have a Crack Gaming, g'day. You've also got one of my personal favourites, Mr. Bellamy, who's always good for a laugh, especially in these trying times. We all need a good laugh. If there's anyone I have left out, I do apologise, and if it does pop in, I will say. So, let's see what we've got here. I am going to play this. I'm just going to couple touches of D-loft. Oh, nasty swing. That could be bunkered.
Well, not a good approach shot there. Bit too much club on that.
Not a good approach shot. It was crap. Oh, that
And with the help of
could
a
have done.
shot, very much on the table here on this hole. Oh my lands, that was very close. This putt is for the bogey.
And we get the bogey.
And that hole's going to put him up to even par. Now let's see what this third hole has in store.
I reckon we might be pretty good with this, actually.
And this putt to save par.
And we do pick up the par, so we will remain at even.
He's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. And now the fourth hole. And looks like a 6-iron. Okay, and he's on the green now. This one's right around 8 feet.
And birdie, birdie, birdie.
And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store today.
I'm actually going to play the 4-iron and give it a couple of touches of D-lock.
And this is a 4-iron.
Definitely kicked it with my swing, otherwise it would have been... Actually, it's still not too bad. Actually, that worked out really good.
And this putt is for birdie. Oh my goodness.
And I knew as soon as I hit it, I gave that way too much.
And this putt is for par. And a decent little putt there. And
but we do get the par, so
for the day.
We're cruising along quite nicely. Couple of touches of D-loft here.
Going with the 8-iron. And this one's looking pretty good.
Ooh, too much. Definitely did not need the D-loft on that.
This one's about 10 feet away. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. Feet. And that putt will drop for par. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole.
Go in the bedroom, buddy. Go on, you can
and
take.
now getting ready to
You
tee
can take that
off on this par 3.
All right, let's see what we've got here.
And here's an 8-iron. Oh, this is definitely heading towards the green. And that one is on the green with quite a bit of real estate to make up on that next putt.
All right, let's see what we've got here.
Oh goodness, that was almost in.
And it looks like we're going to have one of those days where we're just missing everything.
And tapping in for par. And after that hole, staying fast in the second place on the leaderboard.
I am going the 8, the pitching wedge, going to de-lock it a little bit.
Going with a pitching wedge here.
And of course I get a nasty swing line. And it would have been pretty bang on for distance too, had I not got
too much club on that one.
That nasty swing line.
All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And with that, he finds himself tied for the top spot. And setting up for the par 3 hole. Poor approach shot there. Just not enough club on that one. This one's about 3 feet away. And that one drops for par. And after that one, it's still tied for first.
Hopefully we have a much more solid back time.
10th hole. And here's the 6 iron.
Definitely need that 5 iron.
Not what they wanted on their approach. Just a lovely little shot out of the sand.
I really don't know what club I want to swap out to get the 5 iron in though, so...
And that putt drops on in for par. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And teeing off on this par 3. Going with the 8 iron here. This putt's for birdie.
And we do pick up another nice little birdie.
And he's still in first place after that hole. And moving along now on the 12th hole.
What have we got here? 30 up. I am going to loft this a fair bit actually.
I think that's the 4 iron. And this one's definitely heading towards the green.
And gotta believe that's going to be a nasty
22
little
feet to the cup
downhill.
from here.
Oh no, it's actually fairly flat, so that's a good thing.
Ooh, almost. And for the par. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. Going with the 9 iron here. And this could be long. Okay, and he's on the green now. And this putt's for birdie.
Pick up another nice little birdie.
And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. And now the 14th hole.
Let's see what we've got. Couple of touches of loft.
Here is the pitching wedge.
Fairly clean strike.
And some unfortunate luck there on that approach shot. Unfortunately, not enough club, I think. Oh my.
But
Very
no
nicely
putter,
chipped
no
out of
problem.
that rough and into
Birdie.
And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And now setting up on the par 3.
Ah, 220, 204. So that wind's a lot more into my face than I think it is.
Going with the 4 iron here. I think you'll like that. From 22 feet out. Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. And this one's about 3 feet from the cup. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. Going with the 4 iron here.
That might be too much. Oh, it's coming back. That's always a good thing.
Yeah, I think you'll like that. And this putt's for birdie.
And we do pick up another nice little birdie.
And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. Going with the 9 iron. This one's looking pretty good. And this one's about 8 feet.
And that's another little birdie.
And they're 6 under on the day after that hole. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. Looks like a 7 iron. This is going towards the green here.
Oh, too much.
And this one's for birdie.
Definitely should have went with my gut instinct on that one.
And this is looking very good.
But
And
we
that
do
one
finish
drops
with a birdie.
And ladies and gentlemen, he has won this one. The event is in the books, and his name is on the top of the leaderboard. And that's gonna do it for our broadcast here today. Thank you very much from me and the team here at the TGC Network. See you next time.
Also, guys, if you do say courses you like or designers you like, make sure you do get out there and show them some love and appreciation and play their courses and tell a friend. Also, guys, feel free to do the same about my channel, tell a friend. I definitely need more subscribers. And with everyone in quarantine, isolation, lockdown, I'm hoping to pick up a couple more subscribers. Let's see if we can catch PewDiePie. Can't see why I couldn't. I make much more mature content than he does.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and I'm giving you all of the welcomes for joining us today here at this event brought to you by the TGC Network. And our fourth event of the season is just about to get underway. Let's get down to the first tee and see how things shape up.
This is a little bit laggy on mine,
and about 215
but I'm
yards out from
expecting
here.
it to be like that with all the kids home from school and homeschooling and people working from home, all the other crap that we're dealing with in the world at the moment. But we will make do with what we've got, guys, and we will try a...
And a bit of a poor
That was
approach
nasty.
shot there.
Bit of a poor approach shot, he says. Dude, it was absolutely crap. That needs to check up. No, that's taken the...
Wow,
as bad as
nicely
I
done.
thought.
That is putting par very much within reach on this hole. Ooh, just missing here. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup.
So we
Finishing
do
this
open with
hole
a
out with
bogey.
solid putt. And starting the day off here at 1 over par. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Well, that's no good as far as approaches go. Pretty sure the wind was the reason behind that. And I don't
And
think
it
that
looks
was
like we're going
intentional.
back-to-back bogeys.
Not sure what they're thinking there.
We're going a double here, and the only thing I like doubles off are my
About 5
jacks.
feet to go here. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And as we look at the leaderboard today,
I don't know where it is, buddy. Just go watch it to
And
this
now the third hole tee off.
That's in the rough, I'd say. Unless we get a lucky bounce. And we do.
And nothing wrong with that shot. And about 125 yards to the pin.
Couple of touches of D-loft on this.
And this one's heading towards the green. And this for the birdie. Oh,
So we are picking up
and
pie.
for the par. And that one will drop. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. From 205 yards out. I think that's the hybrid. And that is not bound for the dance floor. Too much club. Oh my.
And that's
Nice
how you
little
do the
chip
bird.
Gets in there for birdie. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off.
And that was so nice. We're watching it twice. I was thinking it was going to be close, wasn't expecting it to drop, but it did, so. Alright, let's get back to it.
And now setting up for the par 4.
And if we can steal a birdie here, I'd be very happy. I am going to club down to the 2, would he?
Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. Okay, and about 205 yards to the pin. And it looks like it's going into the deep stuff. I think you'll like that. This putt's right around a 9-footer. For the birdie. And currently in today's event, score to beat's 2 under par. And moving on to the 6th here. This one's looking pretty good so far. And this next shot is sitting above the hole, so we'll see what happens here.
That needs to check up.
And he will
And
like
there is
that.
a fair bit of lag on this. And I firmly believe that's because of everyone's home and
Ooh. And that
but we
putt will
do
drop
pick up
for
the
birdie.
bird.
And after that hole, that's going to bring him down to even par. And he's also tied for 6th up there on the leaderboard.
I reckon even this might be a bit too much, but
Going with the 8-iron. This one's heading for the green.
Definitely got to start listening
And in
to my
actual
gut.
fact, that shot ended up in the rough. Oh, would you look at that? And the chip drops.
So I do
And after that,
apologise
he's
if the
gonna
legs
share
coming
the lead for
across
this
on the
event.
video, guys.
And now teeing off on the par 5. Well, this one's looking pretty good.
Ah, crap. And that's put me in a real nasty
He's probably not
spot.
too pleased with himself after that one. And I think he will like that. And a big 35 feet to the cup.
Oh, that's too hard.
Ooh, and just inches away. This one's about 2 feet from the cup.
But we do pick up the par.
And after that hole, 1 under for the day. Okay, and on to the 9th. I think we'll find some fairway here. And about 155 yards out.
Couple of touches of loft.
And here's an 8 iron.
And now the wind wants to do nothing.
And that approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead.
But
and that'll drop the
we
birdie.
do get the birdie, birdie, birdie.
And no change in the standings after that hole. And next up is a par 4, folks. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And about 170 yards to the pin. And I think he will be happy with that. This one's about 11 feet from the cup.
And another nice little birdie, birdie, birdie.
And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard. Okay, now moving on to the 11th.
I'm gonna loft this a fair bit.
I think that's the 4 iron. And heading
That's
for
too
the
much.
green. And unfortunately, it ended up in the sand.
So we are unfortunately picking up a bogey. Mr. Bellamy, cue that bogey music.
And after that one, currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And that also means he is in first place on the leaderboard. I think he'll like that. And nothing wrong with that shot.
Alright, let's see if we can get this near it.
And to save the par.
Could have done
this for the bogey.
just a touch more firm to get it through that break a bit better, but
And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And now teeing off on the par 5. And I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up.
par 5, you gotta believe I'm looking for at least
I think he'll be
birdie
happy
here.
with that.
Touches loft.
All right, and the
Gotta
putter's
believe
coming
that's
out
gonna
now.
leave us actually a tough
And this
little
one's
putt.
for birdie.
as bad as I thought it would be, so...
Just missing here.
And yes, it's just that
This one's
day
for
where
par.
we're missing the birdies. But we do scramble par, so...
And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And setting up now on the 14th tee. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And about 165 yards to the pin.
165.
Yeah, that's not very good as far as approach shots go. Not enough club on that one. And this to save par. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. And this one for bogey. Okay, and now and that performance will put him up to even par. And setting up now on the 15th tee.
And that just killed our momentum.
And let's see how this goes out of the bunker.
Yeah, no, this we're kind of stuffed on.
This one's a toss-up. Let's see where this one will land. And now, back into the fairway. And setting up this next shot from above the hole. Looking good.
And off the back.
And just to correct myself here, that actually ended up in the bunker. And just like that, that beauty of a shot out of the sand is putting par well within reach. Oh, that was very close.
Just a lot of poor decisions on this course so far.
3 feet to the cup from here.
And it is costing me.
And that one will drop for bogey. And he will fall out of first place after that. And now setting up on this par 3. Going with the hybrid here. And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. Just not enough club on that one. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. And the shot's looking pretty good. And that approach has found the green, but there will be a lot of work to do to sink the next putt. And this is right around the 8-foot mark. And the par putt will drop.
Alright, let's just see if we can finish
And after
with
that
the
one,
third to get back
staying
to
pretty steady
even. I'll
in
be
4th place.
reasonably happy with
He's
that.
off here on the 18th hole. He is only 2 strokes off the lead. Let's see what happens. And he's currently tied for 4th place on the leaderboard. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And from here, about 235 yards to the pin. That looks like the hybrid. And missing the approach on that one. Too much club on that, I think. This next putt for a final round score of 71. For the birdie. And as this event comes to an end, he will end
You
up
finish on even, so
tied for second
we'll
place.
take that.
And that is it for me here, folks, from all of us here at the TGC Network. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
Let's see what we've got left. We've still got a few courses left. Oops. Wrong button. Let's jump back in there.
Gentlemen, I hope you are ready for the golf. I'm so glad you could join us for this event presented by the TGC Network. This next event is 1 round only, So every single shot counts here, folks. Let's get down there now and see what happens.
I really don't know if I actually get there in this wind or not.
And I don't think this is going to end well, folks. And now, setting up in the sand.
Why in the hell would I want to fly?
And this putt is for birdie.
Let's get the par and get out of here.
Away. And that putt will go for par. And starting today's round off at even par. And setting up for this next tee off. Wind could be an issue here. Let's see.
Had I not given that a nasty little hook, that we might have been
27
fairly
feet
good then.
to the cup. And this for the par.
Alright, let's get the par and move on.
And that one's right in the cup. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. And now, let us see what the third hole has in store. And fantastic distance on this drive. And about 250 yards left to get to that pin.
I don't even think we get up there. I don't really have a heap of other options either.
And let's see if he re-hits or takes the drop. He's definitely in the water, though.
Yeah, like, expecting guys to make that is a bit, yeah, really questionable. Especially with the winds coming into your face that strong.
From 15 feet. Oh, and I thought that was going to go. And this putt is for the double bogey.
I only like double jacks, not double bogeys.
And that one will drop. And after that one, he has gone down in the standings. And he's probably not gonna like that. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens.
Gonna take off this a bit.
And going with the 6-iron. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. I'm going to blame that on the wind. And this putt to save par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that, went 2 over for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4. And this will go far. And this next shot is set up above the hole. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And he's probably going to like that.
Just not even being able to get them close is what's killing me at the moment. But we will get the par.
This putt's about a 2-footer here. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. And a promising looking shot here. From here, about 195 yards to the pin.
I am going to deal off the crap out of this.
Going with the 3. Well, it's not on the top of the list of best approach shots today. Too much club. And about 8 feet to the cup from here. And a decent putt. And our leader today sitting up top of the board here at 2 under par. And teeing off on this par 4. And Unfortunately,
You're
he's ended up in
kidding.
the water. I'm just waiting to see if he'll re-hit or take the drop. And from about 120 yards out. This one's looking good.
And we're going at least bogey here, I'd imagine.
And that next putt is going to be an epic one, that's for sure, but they're on the green.
Yes, let's get this close.
This putt's about a 2-footer. And it looks like he moved down on the leaderboard after that one. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Well, so far so good for this one. From here, about 230 to the pin. And here's a 3-iron.
That's going to be bouncing out nicely. Nope, still too much. And that's taking that little slope. Look at that.
And this for the birdie. Oh, that's bad luck there. And for the par. And a
For
nice putt.
the par.
And after that hole, +3 on the day.
I gotta
And
need
on to the 9th hole.
exceptional back nine.
And really blasted it out of that sand. And about 17 feet to the cup. Oh, I thought that one was gonna be in. And this one for bogey. And now let's take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard. And as we look at the board here, score to beat today in this event is 2 under. And going with the 7-iron on this one. All right, and he's on the green. Looking like 8 feet to the cup here.
And we do pick up a bird at long last.
And currently sitting at +3 for the day after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. From here, 220 to the pin. And here's a hybrid shot. And that approach is on with a lengthy putt coming up. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And currently sitting at +3 for the day after that hole. And just about to tee off on this par 3. Going with the 6-iron. This one's looking good, folks. And I apologize, looks like that shot actually ended up in the rough. And they're about 3 feet away here. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And now, the 13th hole.
You're kidding.
And on this shot, he's ended up in the water. He's going to have to re-hit or take a drop. It's too bad. He's going to end up out of bounds here. He's going to have to re-hit. And for the par. Ooh. And this putt's right around 2 feet.
And that's another nasty little bogey, so...
And as we look at the leaderboard today, current score to beat
I'm
is
hoping
2 under par.
just to get back to even
Next
at
up
this
is par
stage.
5.
But like I said, his par 5s are very, very questionable. Like, where in the blue hell is the pin?
And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. Oh my goodness, that was close. And this for the birdie. And he's going to move up on the leaderboard after that one. And moving on to the 15th hole. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And about 225 to go. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. And I think he'll like that. And about 8 feet to the cup. Ooh. And this putt is for par. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And setting up on the 16th tee. This is the 3-iron, I believe. That's just poor luck on that approach. Too much club, I think. And this putt is essential for saving par. Oh, and it just didn't drop. Bogey. And that one will drop. And 4 over for the day. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. And it sounded powerful off the club face. This is going for days. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2, that's some fine club work out there. And the putt drops for eagle. And after that one, +2 for the day. And he's also tied for 7th place up on the leaderboard. And as he tees off here on the 18th, gotta wonder what's going through his head. 4 strokes off the lead. Let's see what happens. Well, he's probably not too pleased about that. And this next putt for a final round score of 74. Oh, that was close. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And as this event comes to an end, I think he's probably looking towards the next event. And that's all for us here, folks, from all of us here at the TGC Network and myself. We thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.